So we've introduced the lob volley, but what about another special volley we use when I'm in a defensive position and I realize my opponent's really deep in the court. His partner, represented by the target trainer over to your left, is actually his partner. So what can I do with the low ball? Now we introduce another volley called the drop volley. Very much like a drop shot. The critical factors of this again would be grip and grip tension, because I need to take the speed off the ball. As I touch the ball, my grip's going to relax. So imagine that we have a collision going on. The ball is going to collide with the racket. If my grip is very firm, my racket will win the battle. But the problem is the ball will go too deep. In this case, I'd like for the ball to win the battle. And so I'm going to absorb the speed of the ball to hit to a target. I used my little cone of pyramids there so that I could have some way of measuring the depth I want to hit. Otherwise, I'll think anything in square one is a good shot when it really isn't. So the ball's low, they've hit it at my feet, they've dipped the ball down, so I come in and do a drop volley. The drop volley is a short ball that I move through, which means the ball's low, it kind of rolls back to my opponent where neither player can really get to the ball aggressively, but allows me to recover in a position where I'm now on offense, they're hitting up to me. So how do I practice my drop volley? Well, I can use it by the drop out of my hand for one way. The ball's below the net, my grip is kind of continental, I'm on my outside foot, my foot outside near the ball, and I have a short target. And the ball should typically bounce about 2 to 3 times inside the service court, which means there's no way my opponents can really get to the ball to play an aggressive shot back. That allows me to recover from a bad position. Well, I've defended. Now to come back into a position where I can now defend or attack the court based on what they do. But it allows me to go from defense to more of an offensive position. I practice it by just doing drop hits, trying to hit my little target. I can use the ball machine as well. So the ball machine feeds the ball to me. It's a low ball. I work on drop volley. How do I practice absorbing the speed of the ball? Imagine a collision course. If the ball comes in and my grip is very firm, my racket will win the rally and send the ball away really fast. In this case, though, when the ball comes in, I want the racket to lose the battle. It's going to recoil, or I'm going to absorb the speed of the ball. So the ball comes in, I have my grip, and I soften my grip as I strike the ball to let the racket lose the battle with the ball so the ball goes very short. I can also have my partner feed me a ball. They feed the ball, and I work on my drop volley, either moving to get to the shot, having to even play in a high ball as a drop volley so it lands short again. At my level of play, if I'm playing very aggressively and I hit the ball hard to the net player, the 4-5 players or the 5-0 players will simply do a drop volley. They'll absorb all my speed, hit it really short, and I have no way to get to the ball because I spent all my energy driving the force of the ball. They've taken all the speed off and says, get that one. So you can do it with a friend, with the ball machine, or self-help. The key part here is the target. See how many times you can get the ball to bounce inside the court. If you can make the ball bounce inside the deuce service court 2 to 3 times, that's an awesome shot. So you can measure the results of your shot from running for the shot, okay, moving up on a low ball, even having to reach out for a wide ball, and measuring the distance by the number of bounces inside the court.